that Don Pedro of Aragon comes this night to Messina.
He is very nearby this. He was not.
3 weeks off when we left him.
And how many gentlemen have you lost in this action?
But a few of any sort.
And none of name.
Well, victory is twice itself when the achiever brings home full numbers. I find here that Don Pedro hath bestowed much honor on a young Florentine named Claudio.
Much deserved on his part.
And equally remembered by Don Pedro.
He hath borne himself beyond the promise of his years.
Doing in the figure of a lamb.
The feats of a lion.
He hath indeed bettered expectation.
Then you can expect us to tell you how.
He hath an uncle in Messina here, very much glad.
We have already delivered him letters.
And there appears much joy in him.
Did Signor Montanto return from these wars, or no?
I know none of that name.
There was none such in the army of any sort.
What is he you ask for, niece?
My cousin means Signor Benedict Padua.
Oh, yes, he's returned.
And as pleasant as ever he was.
And how many hath he killed and eaten in his wars? Then how many hath he killed? For I promise to eat all his killing.
He hath done good service, lady, in these wars.
He's a valiant trencherman. He hath an excellent stomach.
And a good soldier too, lady.
A good soldier to a lady. What is he to a lord?
A lord to a lord, a man to a man.
And stuffed with all honorable virtues.
He is no less than a stuffed man. As for the stuffing, we're all mortal.
You must not, my ladies, mistake my niece. There is a kind of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and her. They never meet, but there is a skirmish of wit between them.
Alas, he gets nothing by that. In our last conflict, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off, and now is the man left with 1, so he has enough to govern himself in his course. Who is his companion now? He hath every month a new sworn brother.
It's possible.
Very easily possible. He wears his face, the fashion of his hat, ever changing with the next law.
I see, lady, the gentleman is.
Not in your books.
No, and were he, I would burn my study. But tell me, is there no young squire now who will make voyage with him to the devil?
He is most in the company of the right.
And noble Claudio.
Oh, Lord, we will hang on him like a disease. The Benedict is sooner caught than the pestilence, and the taker runs presently mad. Lord help the noble Claudio. If he hath caught the Benedict, it'll cost him £1,000 ere he be cured.
We've all friends with you, lady.
Do, good friend.
You will never run mad, niece.
Not till a hot January.
Don Pedro is approached.
Good Signor Leonardo, you are come to meet your trouble. The fashion of the world is to avoid cost, and you encounter.
Never came trouble to my house in likeness of your grace. For trouble being gone, comfort should remain.
You embrace your charge too willingly. I think this is your daughter.
Her mother hath many times told me so.
Were you in doubt, sir, that you asked her?
Signor Benedict, no. For then you were but a child.
If Signor Leonardo be her father, she would not have his head on her shoulders for all of Messina, as like him as she is.
I wonder that you still be talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
Dear Lady Disdain, are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die while she has such neat food to feed it, Signor Benedict? Courtesy itself must convert to Disdain if you come into presence.
Then it is courtesy eternal yours. For it is certain I love with all these. Only yourself excepted. And I would have confined in my heart that I had not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
A dear happiness to women, otherwise they'd be troubled with a pernicious suitor. I thank God in my cold blood I am of your humor, Jack. I would rather hear my dog bark a crow than a man say he loved me.
God, keep your ladyship still in that mind. So some gentleman ever shall escape a predestinate scratched face.
Scratching could not make a worse for such a face as yours.
Well, you are a rare parrot teacher.
A bird of my tongue's better than a beast of yours.
I would by force have the speed of your tongue, and so could a continuum. But keep your way. In God's name, I have done.
You always end with a jade's trick. I know you will.
That is the sum of it all, Benedict. Signor Claudio, my dear friend Leonardo has invited you all to stay. I shall stay at least a month. He hardly prays the occasion may contain his life.
bid you welcome, my lady. Being reconciled to Prince, your brother, I owe you all duty.
Well, I thank you. I'm not of many words, but I thank you.
Please, your grace, lead on.
Benedict, didst thou note the daughter of Senior Leonardo?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not a modest young lady?
Do you ask me as an honest man should, for my true, simple judgment? Or would you have me speak after my custom, as being a professed tyrant to their sex?
No, I pray thee speak in sober judgment.
Why, methinks that she is too low for a high praise, too brown for a fair praise, and too short for a great praise. Only this commendation can I afford her, that were she other than she is, she were handsome. But being no other than as she is, I do not like her.
Thou thinkest I am in sport, I pray thee tell me truly how thou likest her.
Would you buy her that you inquire such after her?
Can the world buy such a jewel?
Yea, and a case to put it into.
In mine eyes she is the sweetest lady that ever I looked upon.
I can see yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There is her cousin, and, were she not possessed with fury, exceeds her as much in beauty as the 1st of May that the last of December. But I hope you have no intent to turn husband. Have you?
I would scarce trust myself. Though I had sworn the opposite of Hero would be my wife.
Oh, it's come to this. Shall I never meet a bachelor of threescore again? Go to a faith. Now lest these thrust thy neck into a yoke. Ah, Don Pedro's returned to seek.
What secret has held thee here that you followed not so Leonardo's?
I pray your grace constrain me to tell.
I charge thee on thy allegiance.
Mark this on my allegiance. He is in love. With who? Well, that is your grace's part. Mark how short his answer is. With Hero, Leonardo's short daughter.
If this were so, so it were uttered.
It's like the old saying, my lord, it is not so, nor 'twas not so, but God forbid it should be so.
If my passion change not shortly, God forbid it should be otherwise.
Amen. If you love her, for the lady is very well worthy.
You speak this to fetch me in my lord.
By my troth, I speak my father.
And in faith, my lord, I spoke mine.
And by my two faiths and troths, my lords, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
I neither know how she should be loved, nor know how she could be worthy, is the opinion that fire cannot melt out of me. I will dine it at the stake.
Thou wast ever an obstinate heretic in the despot of beauty.
He could never maintain his part when in the force of his will.
That a woman conceived me, I favor. That she brought me up, I likewise give most humble thanks. But that I will hang my bugle in an invisible baldric, all women shall pardon me. For I will not do them the wrong to mistrust me, but I will do myself the right to trust none. And the fine is, for which I may go the finer, I will remain a bachelor.
I shall see thee, ere I die, look pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, or with grief, my lord, not with love. Prove to me that ever I lose more blood from love than I get again from drinking. Pick out mine eyes with a ballad maker's pen, and hang me up at the door of the brothel house for the sign of mine Cupid.
Oh, in the meantime, repair to Leonardo's. Command me to him, but no, I will not fail him at supper, for he hath indeed made a great preparation.
I have almost matter enough in me for such an embassage.
My lord, your highness now may do you good.
For my love is thine to teach. Teach it but how, and thou shalt see how apt it is to learn any hard lesson that may do thee good.
Hath Leonardo any son, my lord?
No child but Hero. She's his only heir. Dost thou affect her, Claudio?
My lord, when you honored with this ended action, I looked upon her with a soldier's eye. That liked, but had rougher task in hand than to drive likings of a meaning of love. But now I have returned, and these war thoughts have left their places vacant, and in their rooms come thronging soft and delicate desires, all prompting me to say how fair young hero is, saying I liked her ere I went to wars.
If you do love her, cherish it. Then shall I break with her and her father, and you shall have her.
How sweetly you do minister to love.
I will fit thee to the remedy. Tonight I know there shall be reveling. I will take your part in some disguise and tell fair girl that I am Claudia. I will take her here in prisoner with the force and strong income from my amorous hill. Then with her father shall I break and obtain his goodwill. In practice, let us put it presently.
What a good year, my lady. Why are you thus out of measure sad?
There's no occasion to measure breeds. Therefore, the sadness is without limit.
You should hear reason.
And when I've heard it, what blessing brings it?
If not a present remedy, at least a patient's sufferings.
I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad when I have cause, and smile at no man's jest. Eat when I have stomach, wait on no man's leisure, sleep when I'm drowsy, and tend on no man in his business. Laugh when I am merry, and claw no man in his humor.
Yea, but you must not make the whole show of this. You may do it without controlment. You have, of late, stood out against your brother, and he has recently taken you back into his grace.
I would rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace. It does better fit my blood to be disdained of all of this. It cannot be said that I'm a flattering, honest woman. After all, I'm a plain-dealing villain. If I had my mouth, I would bite. If I had my liberty, I would do my liking. In the meantime, let me be all that I am, and seek not to alter me.
And can you make no use of your discontent?
Well, I do make use of all of it, for I do use it only. What news, Horatio?
I come yonder from a great supper. The prince, your brother, is royally entertained by Leonato. I have an intelligence of an intended marriage.
Will this serve any model for us to build mischief on? He that betroths himself to unquietness.
Mary, it is your brother's right hand.
Who? The most exquisite Claudio?
Even he.
Oh, a proper squire. Oh, and who, which way looks he?
Married on Hero, the daughter and heir of Leonato.
Oh, come, let us thither. This may prove useful. The young startup have all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him anyway, I shall bless myself every way. Now you are both sure that you will assist me?
To the death, my lady.
Come, let's do the great supper. The mood is always better when I am subdued.
We wait upon your ladyship's word.
Was Countess Joan not at supper?
I saw her not.
How tartly that woman dresses. I can never see her without heartburn an hour after. She is of a very melancholy disposition. He would be a perfect man to remain just between her and Benedict. The one, so like an image and says nothing. The other, like my lady's eldest son, ever more tattling.
then half of Signor Benedict's wit in Countess Jones' mouth, and half of Countess Jones' melancholy in Signor Benedict's face.
With a good leg and a good foot, uncle, and money enough in his purse, such a man could win any woman in the world if he could get her goodwill.
By my troth, niece, thou wilt never get thee a husband if thou be so shrewd of thy tongue.
In faith, she is too cursed.
Too cursed is more than cursed, and I shall lessen God's sending that way. For it is said, to a cursed cow, God sends short horns, but to a cow too cursed, he sends none.
So by being too cursed, God will send you no horns?
Just if he send me no husband, for the which blessing I am at upon my knees every morning and evening. Lord, I could not endure a husband with a beard, rather lie in the wool.
Thou wilt ride on a husband that hath no beard?
And what shall I do with him? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentlewoman? He that hath a beard is more than a youth. He that hath no beard is less than a man. He that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, I am not for him. Therefore, I will take 6 pence earnest to the bare word and lead his apes into hell.
And go you into hell?
No, but to the gate. And there will the devil meet me, the old couple with horns on his head, and say, Get thee to heaven, Beatrice, get thee to heaven. Here's no place for you maids. So deliver I up my apes, and away to St. Peter. He shall leave me where the bachelors sit, and there we live as merry as the day is long.
Well, niece, I trust you will be ruled by your father.
Yes, 'tis my cousin's duty to make courtesy and say, Father, as it please you. Yet for all that, cousin, make sure he's a handsome fellow, or else make him none of courtesy and say, Father, as it please me.
Well, niece, I should like to see you one day fitted with a husband.
That's when they start making men of some other metal than earth, uncle. How not?
Daughter, remember what I told you. If the Duke Prince do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer.
Thought will be amusing if you not in good time, cousin. If the prince finds himself too important, tell him there's measure in everything, and Dan's out the answer.
You will never run mad, niece.
I can see a church by daylight.
Brother, the revelers are entering. Make good room.
Lady, will you walk about with your friend?
So you walk softly and sweetly and say nothing. I'm yours for the walk, and especially when I walk away.
With me in your company?
I may so when I please. Will you not tell me who told you so?
No, you must pardon me.
Nor will you tell me who you are?
Not now.
That I was disdainful, and that I got my wit out of 100 merry tales. This is Signor Benedict, said so?
What's he?
I'm sure you know him, well enough.
Not I, believe me.
Did he never
You know me well. I am he.
Oh, Signor, I beg of you. You are placing my brother in his love. Persuade him from Hero. She's no match for his blood. Do this. You shall make an honest man of it.
How know you he loves her?
I heard him swear his affection.
I heard him swear it as well. Swore that he would marry her tonight.
To the banquet.
Must answer I in the name of Benedict, but hear these ill wills with the ears of Claudio. To certain so the prince woos for himself. Friendship is constant in all things, save in the office and affairs of love. Claudio, yea, say.
Come. Will you go with me?
Whither?
Even to the next willow tree. About your business. What fashion will you wear regardless of? Around your neck, like you serve as chain, or under your arm, like a lieutenant's scarf? You must wear it one way, or the prince have got your hero.
I wish him joy of her.
Why, that's spoken like an honest courtier. Or did you think the prince could have served you thus?
I pray you leave me.
Now you strike like a blind man. 'Twas the boy that stole your meat, and you'll beat the post.
If it will not be, I'll leave you.
Alas, poor hurt fowl, now will he creep into sedges. But that my lady Beatrice should know me and not know me. The prince's fool? Ha! And maybe I go under that title because I am married. But I'm apt to do myself wrong. I am not so reputed. It is the base, though bitter disposition of Beatrice that puts the world into herself and so gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged, if I may.
Senor, where's the Count? Have you seen him?
I found him here as melancholy as a lodge in a warren. I told him, and I think I told him true, that your grace had got the goodwill of this young man, and I offered him my company to a willow tree, either to make him a garland as being forsaken, or to bind him up a rod as being worthy to be whipped.
To be whipped? What's his fault?
The flat transgression of a schoolboy, who, being overjoyed at finding the bird's nest, shows it to his companions. Who steals it?
I will teach them both to sing and repair the nest to the owner.
If their singing go by your saying, you say honestly.
I have much quarrel to Lady Beatrice. The gentleman who danced with her told her she is much wrong.
Oh, she misused me as the insurance of a block. My very visor began to assume life and scold with her. She told me, not thinking I have myself, that I was the prince's jester. That was no more than a great law. Huddling jest upon jest with such impossible conveyance that I stood like a man at a mark, with a whole army shooting at me. She speaks points, and every word stands. I would not marry her. Not if she had all that Adam had left with him before he transgressed.
Oh, here she comes.
Bid me do any service to the world, and I will go on the slightest errand you can devise, and no, bet you a hair off a great champ's beard, do you any emphasize to the dignities, rather than hold 3 hours conference with this harpy. You have no employment for me!
Oh, none but to desire your good company.
God, sir, here is a dish I love not. I cannot endure my lady's tongue.
Come, lady, come. You have lost the heart of Signor Benedict.
Indeed, sir. He lent it me a while once, and I gave him use for it, double mark for his single one. Then he won it off with false dice, and therefore your grace may well say I've lost it.
You put him down, lady. Put him down.
So he would not do to me, my lord, lest I become the mother of all fools. Come, I brought Count Claudio, whom you sent me to seek.
Come now, Count. Wherefore art thou sad?
Not sad, my lady.
How then?
Neither, my lady.
Count is neither sick, nor sad, nor merry, nor well. A civil count, civil as an orange. Something of that jealous complexion.
I think your blazing to be true, lady. Though if his conceit be so let it be known that it is false. I wooed in thy name, and fair girl is won. I've broken with her father, and obtained his goodwill. Name the day of marriage, and God give thee joy.
Count, take of me my daughter, and with her my fortunes. His grace hath made the match, and grace say amen.
Speak, Count, it's your cue.
Silence is the perfect herald of joy. I were but little happy if I could say how much. Lady, as you are mine, I am yours. I give away myself and don't upon the exchange.
Speak, cousin, or if you cannot, stop his mouth with a kiss and let him not speak either.
In faith, lady, you have a merry heart.
I thank the poor fool, it keeps me on the windy side of care. My cousin tells him in his ear he is in her heart.
So she doth, lady.
Good Lord for alliance. Thus knows everyone in the world but I, and I am tipsy. I think I'll sit in the corner and cry, hey ho, for a husband.
Lady Beatrice, I shall find you one.
I'd rather have one of your father's men. He's got excellent husbands. Have your grace a brother like you.
Or would you not have me, lady?
Not unless I could have another one for working days. Your grace is too costly to wear today. But I beseech you, pardon me. I speak all nerves and no matter.
Your silence most offends me. Being married best becomes you, for I would question you were born and married, mother.
Oh, my mother cried. But then a star dance, and under that, I was born.
Niece, will you look to those things I told you of?
I cry you mercy, uncle, begging your pardon, grace.
By my troth, she's a pleasant, spirited lady.
There is little of the melancholy element in her, my lord. She is never sad but when she sleeps, and never sad then.
Oh, she cannot endure to hear tell of her husband.
No. She mocks all of her wooers out of sleep.
She were an excellent wife of Benedict.
Excuse me? Benedict, if they were but a week married, they would talk themselves mad.
Come, Claudio. When mean you to go to church?
Tomorrow, my lord. Time goes so precious, but love hath all his rights.
Yeah, and not till Monday, my dear son, which is hence a just 7 day, and a time too brief too to have all things answered in my mind.
Come, shake your head, it's so long of waiting, Claudio, but let it be known the time will not go duly by us. I will in the interim undertake one of Hercules' labors, which is to bring Signor Benedict and Lady Beatrice into a mountain of affection one with the other. Oh, I would fain need a match, and doubt not, but to match it if you three will but minister assistance to me as I shall give direction.
I implore you, my lord, though it cost me 10 nights' lodgings.
And I, my lord.
And you too, gentle there.
I will do any modest office, my lord, to help my cousin to a good husband.
Benedict is not the unhopefullest husband I know. Thus far I can praise him. He's of a noble strain, of approved valor, and confirmed honesty. I will teach you to humor your cousin that she will fall in love with Signor Benedict. And I, with your two helps, will so practice on Benedict that, in despite of his quick wit and queasy stomach, he shall fall in love with Lady Beatrice. If we can do this, Cupid is no longer an archer. His glory shall be ours, for we are the only love gods. Go in with me, and I shall tell you my dream.
Yea, but I can cross it.
Any bar, any cross, any impediment will be medicinal to me. I am sick in displeasure. How canst thou cross this marriage?
Well, not honestly, my lady, but so covertly that no dishonesty shall be found in me.
Well, show me briefly how.
I think I told your ladyship a year since how I am in the favor of Margaret, the Lady Hero's gentlewoman.
Yes, I remember.
Well, at any unreasonable hour of the evening, I can beg her to go with me to the light of the lamp.
What delight will there be in that to the death of this marriage?
Well, the proof of that lies in your temper. Go you to your brother and tell him he hath wronged his honor in marrying the renowned Claudio to such a contaminated stale, a what is hero?
And what proof shall I make of that?
Proof enough to misuse the prince, to vex Claudio, to undo Hero and kill Leonardo.
Only to despise them. I will endeavor anything.
Go you then. Find me a meet hour to draw Don Pedro and the Count Claudio alone. Offer them assurances which will bear no less likelihood than to see me underneath the light of the lamp. Hear me call Margaret Hero, hear Margaret turn me Claudio, and bring them to see this the very night before the intended wedding, and there before their very eyes will seem such seeming proofs of Hero's disloyalty that jealousy will be called assurance, and all preparations will be overthrown.
Oh, be cunning in this, and thy fee will be 1,000 ducats.
Be constant in thy accusation, and my cunning will not fail me.
Seeing how another man is a fool when he turns his attentions to love. Will, after he hath laughed at such shallow follies of others, become the argument of his own scorn by failing in love. And such a man is Claudio. I have known when there was no music in him but the drum and the fife. And now would he rather listen to the tabor and the pipe. I have known when he would walk 10 miles afoot, so he could armor. And now will he lie 10 nights awake, craving the fashion of a new doublet. He was wont to speak plain and to the purpose, like an honest man and a soldier. And now he speaks orthography. His very words a fantastical banquet. Just so many strange dishes. May I be so converted and see with these eyes? I cannot tell. I think not. I will not be sworn, though love may transform me to an oyster. But I'll take my oath on it. Until he hath made an oyster of me, he shall never make me such a fool. One woman is wise, yet I'm one. Another is fair, yet I'm one. Another is virtuous, yet I'm well. Until all graces be combined into one woman shall not come into my grace. Rich she shall be, that is certain. Whew. Wise, or I'll know. Fair, or I'll never look on her. Noble, or not I for an angel. Mild, or come not near me.
So,
Yea, very well, my lord. The music ended, we'll fix Kid Fox with a pennyworth.
come, Balthazar, shall we hear the song?
Is it not strange that sheep guts should hail souls out of men's bodies? Well, a horn for my money when all's done.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more. Men were deceivers ever. 1 foot in sea and 1 on shore. To one thing constant never. So sigh not so, but let them go. And be you blithe and bonny, converting all your sounds of woe into hay. Nonny, nonny, sing no more, diddy, sing no more, of dumb so dull and heavy. The fraud of man was ever so, since summer first was leafy, and sigh not so. By my troth, a good song, and in no singer man.
And if he had been a dog that had howled thus, they would have hanged him.
Find us some excellent music for tomorrow night. It shall be played outside of Lady Hero's chamber window. The best I can now. Do so. Farewell. Leonardo, what was it you told us of earlier? That your niece, Beatrice, was in love with Senor Benedict?
I did never think that lady could have loved any man.
No, nor I either. But most wonderful that she should so dote on Signor Benedict, whom she hath in all outward behavior seemed ever to abhor.
Is it possible? Is this the wind in that corner?
By my troth, I cannot tell what to think of it, but that she loves him with an enraged affection, beyond the infinite of thought.
Oh, well, maybe she doth but counterfeit.
Faith, like enough.
Counterfeit? There was never counterfeit of passion that came so near the light of it. Passion as she discovered it.
Why, what effects of post-passion shows she?
If you look well, this fish will bite.
What effects, my lord? She will sit you. You heard my daughter tell you how.
She did indeed.
How, pray you amaze me. I would have thought her soul were invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against me.
Hero tells me, how shall I? Says she, who has so often encountered him with scorn, write to him that I love him.
Oh, this she says as she begins to rain. For she will be up 20 times a night, and there she will sit in her smock, till she hath written a sheet of paper. My daughter tells us so. Oh, she tore that letter into 1,000 halfpence, railed at herself that she would be so immodest to write to one she knew would flout her.
Then down upon her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her chest, tears her hair, and cries, "Oh, Benedict, God give me patience."
She doth indeed, my daughter tells us all. The ecstasy hath so overborne her that my daughter is sometimes afeard she will do a desperate outrage on herself. It is very true.
Hath she made her affection known to Benedict?
No, and swears she never will. That's her torment.
He hath taken the infection, hold it up.
Would be good for him to know of her affection by some other she will not discover it.
Never tell him, my lord. He would make but a sport of it, and only torment the poor lady worse.
And he should, but for an alms to hate. She is an excellent, sweet lady, and our all suspicion she is virtuous.
She is exceeding wise.
Oh, and all but in loving Benedict. Why would had she bestowed this dotage upon me, doubt all other respects, and made her half myself? I pray you, find Benedict, tell him of it, and see what he will say.
The hero thinks surely she will die, for she says she will die if she pursue her, and she will die if she make her love known, and she will die rather than pursue her, rather than make one breath of her accustomed crossness.
She doth well, Well, if she were to make tender of her love, 'tis very possible he would scorn it. For the man, you all know, hath a contemptible spirit.
He is a very proper man.
Indeed, has some outward.
Before God, and in my eyes, very wise.
He has some sparks that are like.
I take him to be valiant.
Well, shall we go find Benedict and tell him of her love?
Never tell him, my lord, let her wear it out in good counsel.
Nay, that's impossible. She will wear her heart out first.
Oh! We shall hear more of it by your daughter. Let it cool the while. I should hope Benedict would modestly examine himself to see how unworthy he is so good a lady.
My lord, will you walk? Dinner's ready.
Let the same that be spread for her. This your daughter and her gentlewoman together. Must carry. The sport shall be, they will come to know one another's opinion of another's dotage, and no such matter. Let us send her to call him into dinner.
This could be no trick. The conference was sadly boring. They have the truth of this from Hero. Lovely. Why? It must be required. They say, too, that you would rather die than show any sign of affection. I did never think to marry. They say the lady is fair. It is so. I can bear the witness. And virtuous. It is so. I cannot prove it. And wise. But for loving me. By my troth. It is no addition to her wit, nor no great argument of her folly, but I will be horribly in love with her. I may have some odd quirks or remnants of wit broken on me, for I have railed so long against marriage, but doth not the appetite alter? And man cannot bear the meat in his age that he once enjoyed in his youth. Now, the world must be peopled. When I said I would die a bachelor, I did not think I would live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By this day, she's a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come to dinner.
Lady Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you take pains to thank me. If it were painful, I would not have come.
Then you take pleasure then in the message.
Yea, Signora, as much as you may take upon a knife's point. You have no stomach? Farewell.
Against my will, I am bid sent to come into dinner. There's a double meaning in that. I took no more pains for those things. They took pains to thank me. That's as much as to say, any pains I take for you are as easy as things. Oh, if I do not take pity on her, I am a villain.
must only be of Benedict. When I do name him, let it be that part to praise him more than ever man did merit. My talk to thee must be how Benedict is sick in love with Beatrice. Now begin, for look, for Beatrice like Lockwood runs, close by the ground to hear our confidence.
Fear you not, my part of the dialogue.
Then go with your stuff again with all sweet meat you lay for it.
But are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice so entirely?
So says the prince and my betrothed lord.
And did they bid you tell her of it?
They did entreat me to acquaint her of it. But I persuaded them if they loved Benedict, to wish him wrestle with affection and to never let Beatrice know of it.
But why did you so? Doth not the gentleman deserve as full a fortune in the bed as ever Beatrice shall couch upon?
Oh, God of love, I know he doth deserve as much as may be yielded to a man. But nature never framed a woman's heart with prouder stuff than that of Beatrice. All matter else seems weak. She can take no shape nor project of affection.
Sure, I think so. But therefore it certainly were not good. She knew of his love, lest she make sport at it.
But who dare tell her so? If I should speak, she would knock me into air. Oh, she would laugh me out myself, press me to death with wit. Therefore, let Benedict, like covered fire, consume away in sighs, waste inwardly. It were better death than die with box, which is as bad as die with tickling.
Yet you tell her of it. Hear what she will say.
No, I'll punish Benedict, and fight against his passion. And truly, I'll devise some honest slanders to shame my cousin with. One doth not know how much an ill word may have poisoned liking.
But do not do your cousin such a wrong. She can't be so much without true judgment, having so swift and excellent a wit as she is prized to have, as to refuse such a rare gentleman as to know.
He's the only man Billy, always accepted by dear Claudio.
When are you married, madam?
Why, every day tomorrow. Come, go away. I'll show thee some attires and have thy counsel which is best to her to be tomorrow.
She's lined. I warned you. We've got her, madam.
If it proves so, then loving goes by hacks. Some with kill arrows, some with traps.
What fire is in my ears? Can this be true? Stand I condemned with pride and scorn so much?
Contempt, farewell. Maiden pride adieu. Now glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedict, love on, I will requite thee. Take my wild heart to thy loving hand. If thou dost love, my kindness shall incite me to bind our loves up in a holy band. For others say thou dost deserve, and I believe it, better than accordingly.
Gallants, I am not as I have been.
So said I. Methinks you were sadder.
I hope you be in love. I have the toothache.
Draw it.
Hang it.
You must draw it first and hang it afterward.
What, and sigh for a toothache?
Where is but a humor or a word?
Well, any man can cure grief, but he that has it.
Yet say I hope he be in love.
Oh, hath any man seen him at the barber's?
No, but the barber's man hath been seen with him.
He rubbed himself with Sabbath. Can you snub him out by that?
That's as much to say. The sweet youth's in love.
The greatest note of it is in his melancholy.
And when was he wont to wash his face?
Yea, or to paint it, for the rich I know what they will say of him.
And this is no charm for the toothache. Signor Leonato, 1. I have studied 8 or 9 wise words I would speak to you, which these hobby horses must not hear.
For my life, to break with him about Beatrice.
'Tis even so. By now, Hero and Margaret have played their part with Beatrice, and the two bears will not bite one another when they meet.
Dear brother, God save you.
Good then, sister.
If it would please you, I would like to speak with you.
In private.
Well, if it please your leisure, though Count Claudio may want to hear heard him.
What's the matter?
Means your lordship to be married tomorrow?
You know he does.
I know not that. Once he knows what I know.
If there be any impediment, I pray you discover it.
I came hither to tell you that the lady is disloyal.
Who, hero?
Even she, Leonardo's hero, your hero, every man's hero.
Disloyal?
The word is too good to paint out her wickedness. Think you about a word, and I shall fit her for it. But go with me tonight at midnight to the lamppost, and you shall see her there, even the night before her wedding. If you love her, then tomorrow wed her. But it better fit your honor to change your mind.
If I see any reason tonight why I should not marry her tomorrow, or I should wed her there, I will shame her.
Well, as I have wooed with thee to obtain her, I will stand with thee to disgrace her.
Once you have seen more and heard more, you may proceed accordingly. But I will not disparage her any further till you have gone with me to the lamppost.
Oh, day untowardly turned! Oh, mischief strangely thwarted!
Complaint right well prevented, thank God. So you will say when you see the sequel.